Hello everyone, today I would like to introduce to you Jin Scenic Area. Jin is located in Kaohsiung City, and Kaohsiung City is located in the south of Taiwan. In fact, it's the biggest city of southern Taiwan. Jin is actually an island, it's a very long island at just outside of downtown Kaohsiung City. Usually how people will go to Jin is that they take a ferry from a place called Gushan, and they take the ferry about 5 minutes and about $40 NT dollars, then you can one way, then you can arrive at Jin. And you can also you can go by yourself, or also ride your take your scooters with you to Jin. A little bit about the history of Jin. Jin was, legend has it that it was founded by a person called Xu Ahua. He was sailing between the Taiwan Strait and he encountered typhoon. He found shelter in Jin and found that this place is rather nice because Jin is an island, and in today's mainland Kaohsiung, there's a lot of Aborigines and other settlers there. So Jin is relatively safer. He doesn't need to compete with other tribes, and it's good for fishing and sea works as well. So Xu Ahua went back home and brought 6 other families with him to settle in Jin. He also brought an idol of Matsu, the goddess of sea. That's the foundation, the starting point of the Jin Matsu temple, which later become a religious center in Jin. Okay, so usually how tourists will do in Jin is they arrive at Jin, they walk all the way up to the Chi-Ho Lighthouse, and also visit the Chi-Ho Fort, and they go down, return to the main street, it's the Jin Old Street, and they spend some time, probably eating there. They go at the end of the Jin Old Street, you have the Jin Beach, and if you go southward from Jin Beach, then you will have a very long coastline of so-called Jin Seaside Park. So that's kind of like a general schedule of a Jin tour. Starting from Chi-Ho Lighthouse. Okay. Starting from Chi-Ho Lighthouse. Because when the Treaty of Tianjin in the 19th century was signed, Takao, or the old name of Kaohsiung, was forced to open its door to foreign trade. But at that time the Chinese are not very. They're not experts in sea navigation. So after the trade has grown too big, the Qing government decided that they need to build a lighthouse, a modern one. They asked a British architect to build a red brick lighthouse. However, this lighthouse no longer exists. Only the base can be found in today's Chi-Ho Lighthouse, near today's Chi-Ho Lighthouse. And today's lighthouse is actually built during Japanese period. They built this modern lighthouse for the standard of that time. It's a white lighthouse, and what makes it special is if you look up the scope, usually the top of the lighthouse there will be a scope writing NSWE, which is north, south, west and east. But what makes it special of this lighthouse is the scopes actually wrote in Chinese character, Dong, Xi, Nan, Bei, rather than the Latin alphabets. The next site I would like to introduce is the Chi-Ho Fort. So at the end of the ruling reign of Qing dynasty, they had a quarrel or a conflict with Japan. Japan is called the Mudan incident. What happened in that incident made Qing dynasty realize the importance of Taiwan's military strategic position. So they decided they need to invest more on the defense of Taiwan. And Chiho was selected because it's actually the entrance into Kaohsiung city. It was built in red brick in a very Chinese military fort style, but the weapons in that fort were installed were Western weapons like Armstrong guns and also other artilleries. But although it's a military building, it has the artistic side of it. The entrance have two characters that represent double happiness, which is usually used during weddings. They are brick sculptures of bats, which represent good fortune in Chinese culture. So tourists may discover more than just forts. There are many secret codes in Chinese culture that were encoded in this military fort. So after tourists visitors have been to these two sites, they usually go down the hill and go to the Qijing Old Street, where they can enjoy really good seafood, as Qijing is obviously beside the sea and it's a fishing village, as it started as a fishing village, so seafood is very important in Qijing. And then the Qijing Mazu Temple, as I mentioned, is the religious center, also in downtown Qijing. It still has the very first Mazu idol that Shi Ahua brought to Qijing, which kind of, it's like it's full of meaning. This is actually feel like the roots of the spiritual roots of Qijing. And so after the temple, if you walk all the way down to the end of the Qijing Old Street, you arrive at Qijing Beach. It is a perfect place to enjoy sunbathing, and also simply just dive, swim in the sea waters. Especially this place is very good for watching sunsets. People come here to watch sunsets. From the Qijing Beach, if you go all the way southward, you will be in Qijing Seaside Park. Qijing Seaside Park, it's a park with a lot of public decorations, like sculptures, and also modern or contemporary sculptures or even decorations, etc. There's a museum called the Shao Museum. All the collection inside is provided by a private collectors that provide his collection of specimen, which is samples of sea animals. So you can find 2,000 kinds of shellfish specimen, and also 200 kinds of crab specimen, and other kinds of different sea animals. So I would say Qijing, although small in size, but it actually provides a very big, a lot to explore. From the very top of the Qiho Lighthouse, you can see the view of Kaohsiung City, or to the Seaside Park and Seaside Park, where you can enjoy the sea view and also the sea breeze, and then finally ended at the Qijing Beach, where you can watch sunset. So overall, I would say Qijing is a very good place for people who have a chance to visit Kaohsiung City. Thank you.